I think people underestimate how much emotion still exists when you're engaging with people online. I talk regularly about how the buying process is sort of 85–90% emotional. There's an element of logic sandwiched in there somewhere in terms of affordability and particularly B2B, the politics of something. But everything is driven by the limbic brain, our old reptilian brain, and it's driven by emotion. And even online, that you've got to try and keep that level of engagement emotionally. I think more is lost online by the annoyance of a slow loading web page, by the frustration of being unable to sort of find the right product at the right size and to check out, by the just sheer anger that sometimes comes in when you're 7 pages in and you still can't pay. And that's all emotional. More is lost online through that than anything else. And I think you sometimes forget that you still have to sell one-to-one. When people visit your website, your landing page, open an email, you should be talking one-to-one, and you should be aiming to engage emotionally. And actually, you should be looking at that. I believe that these psychological triggers that exist in the sales process are stronger online than they are offline. They're stronger from a machine to a person than they are one-to-one sometimes. An example of that, we've sort of worked a lot of health club chains across the UK, the US, France, Holland, and shortly, hopefully, Canada. And we've changed the way they sell their pre-opening memberships. They used to sort of run a pre-sale 2 to 3 months before with salespeople. We are now selling in very short periods, 1 to 2 days at a time, and selling 5 to 10 times as many memberships by emotionally engaging with them through the medium of social and digital, but actually using the psychological triggers that we all respond to offline, but actually they work even better online. Offline, you'd run a campaign for 2 to 3 months. You could run it for a week, you might run it for 2 weeks. Online, you want to really nail the sales. You run it for a day, you run it for 48 hours, and you'll sell more in 48 hours done correctly than you'd sell in 2 months. And we proved that over and over and over again. So although the majority of engagement is done from a machine to an individual, it is still focused around emotion. So you should analyze, one, the journey. Does it reduce or increase or provide frustration and annoyance and anger, which is stopping sales? And secondly, are you utilizing the sort of the wants and need triggers to increase those sales that are available to you?